Chapter 1. Product Introduction.
This equipment is an ignition control system training platform. It is one of the modules of the Automotive Electronic Interactive Practical Electronic System. It is a device specifically designed for teaching and training. By using this device, students can gain a deep understanding of the knowledge and skills of ignition control systems. This device consists of dual spark plug ignition system, photoelectric induction distribution ignition system, power supply box, fault insertion module, and other software and hardware, etc.
Chapter 2. Operating Instructions and Precautions.
Next, I will introduce the operating instructions and precautions. Strictly follow the equipment manual and operating specifications for operation. Avoid long-term overload operation of equipment to prevent overheating and damage. Pay attention to the operating status of the equipment, such as whether the sound, temperature, and indicator lights are abnormal. Equipped with necessary safety protection devices, such as leakage protection switches, etc. It should be operated and maintained by trained professionals.
Chapter 3. Training Courses. 1. Introduction of Main Components.
Next, I will introduce the main components and functions. Dual spark plug ignition system without power distribution module. Two sensor voltmeters display the voltage of system parameters. Ignition switch controls system power supply. Circuit diagram displays the system circuit structure. The signal disk and Hall sensor transmit signals to the ECU control system for ignition. The ignition coil distributes high-voltage electricity to the spark plug. RPM simulator adjusts the system motor work and simulates engine speed. Photoelectric induction distribution ignition system. Sensor voltmeter displays the voltage of photoelectric induction. The relay protects the system circuit. Ignition switch controls system power supply. Circuit diagram displays the system circuit structure. The ignition coil distributes high-voltage electricity to the spark plug. RPM simulator adjusts the system motor work and simulates engine speed. Power supply box outputs power for the ignition system. The fault insertion module is used to collect faults for the system and connect computer software for use.
2. System Working Process Demonstration.
Next, I will demonstrate the working process. Before operation, it is necessary to connect a 220 volts power supply to the device. Ensure that the 12 volts positive and negative terminals on the power box are properly connected to the 12 volts positive and negative terminals on the device. Then turn on the ignition switch. Turn to the startup gear. Rotate the engine speed simulation knob. The signal disk rotates and the sensor detects and displays the signal to the ECU. The spark plug indicator light is on. The spark plug ignition. Rotate the knob to decrease the speed, and the signal disk will slowly stop rotating. The spark plug and indicator light have stopped working. The operation of the other ignition system is also the same. Rotate the simulation knob. When the distributor works, it sends high voltage electricity to the spark plug. The spark plug indicator light is on. Turn off the speed control knob. The device demonstration is over. Now we will demonstrate the software operation. First, we open the software. Click to select the COM5 port. When the device is working, the software indicator lights also work synchronously with the device. Now operate this system. The system ignition starts working. The software also displays ignition operation. Also displays the engine speed. The other system is the same. Now operate this system. The software displays synchronized work with the device. The demonstration is over.
3. Electrical signal measurement.
Next, we will conduct signal testing. Measure the output power of the power supply box. We set the multimeter to the DC 60 volts gear. Insert the red and black probes into the 12 volts output terminals of the power supply box. The multimeter shows a voltage output of around 12 volts. The voltage is normal and the measurement is completed.
4. Fault setting and troubleshooting.
Next, I will demonstrate fault setting and troubleshooting. This device has a total of 4 faults. Now we set the 03 fault, which is the electromagnetic sensor fault. There is no fault now, and the system can work normally. Then open the fault setting software and click on the fault setting. The system has not ignited, and the spark plug and indicator light are not working. Cancel the fault and the system will work normally. The fault demonstration is over.
Chapter 4. Equipment maintenance.
Next, I will introduce equipment maintenance. Regularly clean the dust and debris on the surface of the equipment to maintain cleanliness and tidiness. Regularly check whether the connection terminals, plugs, sockets and other connection parts are loose, and deal with them in a timely manner if necessary. Regularly conduct equipment function and performance testing to ensure normal operation. Timely replace aging and damaged components, such as fuses, leakage protection switches, etc. Regularly check whether the circuit is intact, whether there is damage, poor contact, and other issues. If there are any, they should be dealt with immediately.
Thanks for watching.